Hello, vinyl community. How you doing? I'm Gary. This is Physical Format Rock and Roll. Cheers to you, rock and roll children. So before I get started on this video, I just want to say thank you to my friend Mike over at MGK Boston because he sent me this. He went to Canada. You might have saw him on Rob's channel over there, and he sent me a nice postcard, and it's been a long time since I got a postcard from anybody, so that was pretty cool. Thank you, Mike. Check out MGK Boston if you haven't already. Great channel. Love that guy. Now, this is for a thread that I wanted to jump on because everybody seems to be jumping on it. Some people are making tons of videos on it. It's a great thread. It was started by my good friend Josh, who is, of course, the JC, and the flip side, the vinyl community with JC. So I wanted to jump on this for a couple reasons. First and foremost, because Josh is a great friend, so I wanted to add to it. It's an awesome thread. Also, you know, Josh is the king of the VC. I don't know if you knew that or not. Most of you do. I know some people probably say, well, you know, there's some channels that are bigger than Josh. Yeah, but, you know, I mean, I don't know if anybody watches those channels. So Josh is the king. And, you know, just so you know, if he ever decides, like, you know, if he wants a channel gone, it's going to happen. And there's been a few channels out there that have disappeared, right? You want to know why? I think you know why. You don't want to make Josh mad. So let's jump onto this thread. It's cool. He says, hey, what's an album from the 90s that, you know, maybe has gotten forgotten a little bit, has gotten forgotten? An album that you like, that they're, well, a band or whatever, their debut had to be in the 90s, okay? So the artist that I went with was Belly. There's a cassette. I think there's been a couple of cassettes shown already, but figured I'd show this. This is their debut album, Star. They only actually released 2 albums in the 90s. They also released King. And I know that they broke up. They got back together a few years back, made another album, which now that I think about it, I never got that album, and I should. I don't know why I didn't. But this was started by Tanya Donnelly, is the main one who kind of is the driving force behind Belly. She was in the Throwing Muses. She was an original member of the Breeders, formed this band, and it is alternative rock. It's not like heavy rock. It has, you know, a couple heavy guitar tones at times to it. Tanya is one of those singers who I would suppose some people probably wouldn't like her voice. It's not, you know, sometimes it's got a little oddity to it. I like it. I like the way she uses her voice. I think she's a terrific songwriter. I mean, some of these songs are co-written, but I like Belly quite a bit. It's just slightly quirky. The songs are well done. It's a fun listen to. It was a nice alternative to other things that were going on during that time. I can't play you any clips. I apologize. YouTube has told me no, that I cannot do that. So no clips for this time. You'll have to look it up. Maybe they did have a hit called Feed the Tree. You can look that one up. Geppetto is a pretty good song. Different, you know, look up, maybe just look up the albums, Star or King, and just pick some songs off of there if you want to get a feel for it. Also, Tanya went on to have a solo career afterwards. Here's a couple of her solo CDs, which actually I like her solo albums just as much as I do Belly, pretty much. I really enjoy these CDs. I sent an album of Tanya Donnelly to Chris Brophy quite a while back. I don't know if he ever liked it or not. He's probably forgotten about it. But anyway, Tanya Donnelly and Belly. Belly is the artist that I'm talking about. So I just wanted to add to this thread. Not that, you know, Belly is anybody, you know, I know a lot of people have heard of the band, but I never really hear anybody talk about them now. So that's my pick for Lost Classics of the 90s. And thank you, anybody who has watched this video. Make sure you go check out Josh, if you haven't already, for Pete's sake. The Flip Side, the Vinyl Community with JC, and also check out my good buddy, Mike, MGK Boston. And I'm Gary. This is Physical Format Rock and Roll. Till the next time, my friends, I will see you down the road.